fantastic.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the EGN Pugnight. Now, I'm Monkey Fist on your screen. Hello, and I'm joined by Sky. If he's there, Sky, you alive, mate?
Yes, I am alive for the time being, and yeah, we've got a pretty epic semi-final ahead of us.
Yes, we do. We've got JTF2 versus Bope. The map is Oregon. What's new there? And yeah, it's going to be good, I reckon.
Sound like Intero.
Do I?
Yeah.
Why?
Intero's not a big fan of Oregon and Border
Oh, it's.
being the only maps.
I don't know. I keep hearing myself through your mic, I think. But whatever. It's
Yeah,
alright.
I'll tell myself that.
No, you're right. I think it might be my settings are like munted, but whatever. Anyway, Boat versus JTF2. Who's exciting on this lineup you want to watch out for?
Look, it's sort of hard to say. I know for a fact that Noob from AU, Hayward, Loud Noises, Eden, and Bloodhound can all be pretty brutal players. Looking at obviously JTFT, you've got Stig, so I'm not too aware of. Postman again, not too aware of. Matt Storm, obviously the manager for Downfall. Dev Marta, not that good at the game, and Quando.
Yeah, poor Dev Marta. He's a bit known to drop a donut or two, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not great at lining up the kills, but you know, team player, that's what counts.
Oh, is he? That's awesome. Now, next on the list, you used to play with Hayward, didn't you? Is that right?
I did not, unfortunately.
Who was it that started with H that you used to play with? Back on your like Sky was it?
After mine.
No, yeah, maybe those guys. Yeah, I swear you played with Hayward, but whatever. Okay, I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realise I was Flea today.
I was about to say that, but I didn't want to get too savage.
Yeah, it's definitely good to be back casting. I haven't casted for a while. I've just been so busy. But should be a good match, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it really should be, and it'll be interesting to see which way this goes. As obviously this is completely pug teams. Obviously teams can buddy up. Ooh, they're getting pretty close, but yeah, it'll be really could go anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, indeed. So looking at this team comp, anything stand out to you on the attacking side?
Attacking side, certainly that Dockerby, which is again on Haywood. Jackal, not too out of the blue, but interesting. Yeah, I don't know, pretty standard from there. And again, the defender's also pretty standard there.
Yeah, now let's take a look at this attack. They're going very slow. They've only gained a small amount of control and are pushing very slowly as the Roamers are having a lot of freedom, aren't they? Which is Matt Storm and Stiggs at the moment.
Yeah, they really are. You can see them here. Ooh, Matt, they're getting pretty close to finding the head of someone in garage. Yeah, he's got complete control of meeting hall here.
Oh! He is definitely coming close there, smashing them Q&E buttons like an actual pro as more shots are come through the wall in reply at them. Plenty of droning coming out as well.
See Haywood here trying to get a shot through the drone hole, but Matt's Q&Eing will come in clutch in the end as he finds out of Bloodhound.
Yeah, and there's more shots coming through the wall. This attacking Bope team really needs to open up the wall, I'd feel, rather than just start shooting through. Use some of those Ash charges, but never mind. Ash is going to find the first kill into Stiggs. That was one of them playing in there. Now they know Matt Storm's still in here, and he's pieced out up to the very top of the attic there. They don't know where he is, and they've got a minute on the clock.
Yeah, Matt Storm could deal some serious damage from this vantage position, but just as they say that, the Dockerby call's going to come in. I'm not sure if they've heard him yet. They have. You can see here Eden chucking up some flashbangs. I highly doubt he will climb up the ladders. It's going to be extremely risky for him.
Yeah, especially with only a minute to go. They're going to have to do something. It looks like a few wallbang attempts were coming out. I think the plant might be coming in just a moment as well, however, as the Habana charges are getting shot off, and Noob from AU is going to have to take some damage from it. Matt Storm still undetected, still unpressured as the smoke's down and the push is going to come out from Loud Noises sitting on top of the washing machine. He's going to start planting as the smoke grenades come out and miss. So he should be right as that's another one as well.
Yeah, the smoke nades there just completely missing. Matt still on the flank here. He's going to have to deal some damage. Devmata getting a kill for once. Beam of Eden will find Matt as he tries to flank. It's a 2v3 here. It does look to be in favour of the attackers with this bomb down. And that does look to be the case as Noob's going to find one. But Dev with the reply. Could he possibly pull this off for his team? He will get taken down. It's a 1v1. Noob versus Postman. Noob from AU used to play on Aftermind. And we'll see if he can pull something off here.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot as he is going to finish off Postman. And that's the attackers winning the round, even though the defenders started off nicely. So, overall, fairly good, interesting round. Very even round, wasn't it? Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I've got to be completely honest. I certainly expected Bope to have the upper hand there, and in the end, they did win, but certainly not easily.
Yeah, so Noob from AU with a 3-piece and Beam of Eden with 2 of his own. Devmata with 3.
Yeah, it's quite strange that he's doing so well when he's on stream. It's just very interesting.
You reckon he's going to go for no kills for the rest of the game?
I don't know. I'd just be checking his mosses running, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's probably the number one dead giveaway right here, Devmata. We're going to need to see those files. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, it's quite strange. He generally doesn't perform, but he seems to be showing up here. And again, we've got a Doc generally seen as more of a spawn peeking operator, if you will. Generally, people aren't going to pick him unless there's a site that has a really, really long angle. And I guess maybe there's some long angles on this side. I wouldn't necessarily call it.
Beam of Eden's really striking me as like just an ACOG player. Like we saw him with the Ash ACOG, and now he's gone for the Doc with ACOG. So looks like he might need that ACOG to be able to perform and can't do so well with the one-time sites.
Yeah, possibly. That certainly could be the case here, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Beam of Eden actually used to play on the very, very, very old Mother of War that unfortunately Flea used to coach.
What was his name in those days? Was it still Beam of Eden?
I think it was just Beam.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. It sounds kind of familiar. But let's take a look at this attacker lineup this time. Bug, Jackal, Habana, and we got a Capitao. Her Mind Freak know a bit about Capitao in Oregon.
Yeah, Mind Freak, now Fnatic, certainly one for knowing those Capitao bolts, and they've sort of brought it into the meta a little bit. Unfortunately, again, that's not obviously that in, I guess you could call competitive leagues, but certainly seen a bit in the good old ranked.
Oh, well, Hayward has been spotted out on the drone. Bit of pressure, and he almost got that shot on through the wall, but it wasn't to be. And he is going to almost peek. Oh, his crosshair, as if he didn't know it was right on someone just then. He is getting pushed back, and Beam of Eden's going to find the kill onto Dev Marta, but at the same time, he's going to find Hayward, as Stiggs is going to put down Loud Noises.
Maybe you were right. Maybe he's an ACOG player.
Yeah, well, that was a 2K. Just one was his team, so it kind of doesn't count, does it?
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll give it to him.
We'll give it to him. It was.
Give it to him for now.
Who'd he kill? Hayward.
Yeah, Hayward. Hayward, very good player. I remember him playing a CG final once, and a lot of people calling hacks on him. He's just a really good player. Again, I don't believe he was cheating, but he's a phenomenal player.
Well, he did also kill Dev Marta, this Beam of Eden fella, so that's another nice scalp. He got the 3K in the first round. Of course, he was hacking 2 then, just... But yeah, I suppose we can give it to as 2 then, if that's what we've decided on. Oh, this is a long angle. Matt Storm tossing the grenades all the way down from the master bedroom. Oh, it's going to get caught by the ADS, the second one, which looks like it was about to do a bit of damage. Looks like Beam of Eden. It's getting a bit antsy sitting on the site.
Seems to have ants in his pants, and he's going to be moving up to Big Town, and we'll see how much damage he can deal there. We're going to see now the plant, or at least the initial plant preparation, will begin here for the attackers.
The thing is, Quandary is watching the flank, so if he tries to make a move, he's going to have to win a bomb fight. He's not favoured to win. And there's Postman stuffing up his smoke bolt, unfortunately. As he's changing it over a few times, he's going to take a peek through the smoke and drop it down right in the window. There we go. And Matt Storm's surely going to be pushing him for the plant in just a moment. Oh, he knows that he's going to be able to get peeked from there, however, as he's gone down low and he's going to be finished off by Bloodhound. Beam of Eden has made his way all the way up top, and he's going to do quite a lot of damage onto Quandary, but Quandary is going to find Noob from AU as he's pushing into the side. He's going to finish off. No, Postman's going to get that frag, and it's up to Beam of Eden, who is on the flank here. He's going to fall down the ladder, and surely the plant is going down. Indeed it is, and that's going to be confirmed. So Beam of Eden in the 1-on-3.
He's got full health and full stims here. I would not be surprised if he pulls it off. We've seen how successful he has been with this ACOG, but it's going to be extremely difficult, especially because the attackers know exactly where he's coming from. He's got 3 very lit defenders to find.
Ooh, and he's going to down Stiggs there on the Twitch and go down even lower for himself, and Postman's going to peek him and finish him off. Now, I suppose the one thing that I was thinking he had a chance with was they were all so low HP, his opponents. But in the end, it doesn't matter since the Twitch put him down so low himself.
Yeah, again, and if they let that be the case, and if they let him pick them one by one with that low HP, then I can see him winning that. But just the way that those attackers played, perfect coordination, it just worked out phenomenally for them.
Yeah, he did play it a bit too passive, didn't he? He had to get right up in their faces, take the fight to them. But in the end, that's not what happens, and we're at a 1-1 scoreline.
Quick look at the scoreboard there for you guys, and we've got 2 3Ks for the Bope side, and we've got pretty even across the board, to be honest. Dev, again, leading the way a little bit on the JTF side.
Yeah, but that's because he got 3 kills behind a mirror in the first round. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, look, if we're being real, he probably didn't deserve them, but, you know, we can't... We've got to let his ego be, or else he might done up for the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah, okay. You know, speaking of Dev Marta and fellow casters, how's the quality looking from your end with the screen sharing we're using?
It's actually quite phenomenal, I would say. So.
Yeah, like, I don't know, my PC is actually running alright right now, so... Oh, this is looking pretty good.
You can see things clear as day.
That's good. That is indeed good. I'll have to take a look at my processors in a minute and see how they're running, eh? Alright, into the first attack round. Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Wait,
we've got Eden here. Third. All the same. It's all the same. Eden here making his way towards small tower. He's just going to get on the long end. We see a line in play, which is quite interesting. Line certainly isn't seen too much these days.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting, wasn't it? It was like a small phase where, like, okay, I suppose we could harken it back to the R8 Revolver in CS, right? Where just everyone was running around with the R8 or with Lion in a round and just popping it off like crazy. But now that he's been nerfed, it's a lot rarer to see.
I remember that happening. That was really fun day of CS. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they didn't have it for as long as we did.
Yeah, it was good times indeed. But we see here Noob made his way into Classroom, and this is pretty great here from the Boat team, already establishing a decent chunk of map control, and the defending roamers will actually be sitting in Addict instead of Meeting Hall this time.
Yeah, both of them up in Attic. They've got those Legion mines ready to help them out, and it looks like they're getting no pressure put on them from elsewhere. Where is Bloodhound's drone? I have no idea. Oh, the head is going to be seen there of Matt Storm by Hayward, and he's going to drop down, scoping out for the next one. Oh, his sight's covering his vision, and we're going to see Dev Marta send a few shots his way. Was it Dev Marta? Yes. A few shots his way, but he's going to miss, and now he's stuck as the wallbang attempts are coming out. He's going to send his own back, but he's got low ammunition, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and he's going to be dead in just a moment. He's going to be peaked, and Bloodhounds found his head.
Like, honestly, that was just terrible from Dev. Like, just stand still.
Why did he not just stand still? It's so easy, isn't it? But we're in a 5-on-3 advantage to the attackers as these hatches are going to get dropped. Hayward, a few pre-fires down and out. Can't find anything, though, because no one's there, funnily enough.
Yeah, indeed, and two-man advantage here for the attackers, and that's really going to assist them here. But we do have both Smoke and Mirror, both probably two of the best anchors in the game. But if Noob takes this Mirror out successfully, that could be brutal.
Well, that was just Bandit, and then he wasted those last X-Kairos shots, so looks like he won't be able to open up that Mirror, unfortunately for him. But we are going to see Postman find Hayward as he's gone aggressive, and Beam of Eden's going to find Postman in reply with the Ash charge. Stiggs has found loud noise as well, and Beam of Eden's going to have to go balls to the wall. He drops down the hatch, and Brones, I don't think he was spotted from the Mirror as well, but he's very exposed to the hallway right now. He's pushing up ever so slowly. He's going to find one, and he's going to find two. Beam of Eden, that was a great play to find Quandary and Stiggs at the end then.
Phenomenal stuff from him. He really does seem to know how to use those ACOGs indeed. And he's going to win the team for his round. The team for his round.
He's going to win the team for his round, will he?
Indeed.
Oh, I'm sure his round's pretty happy about that. Oh, my wife came and slammed the door shut. She must be mad at how loud I'm being.
Yeah, look, they've got some top-of-the-line siege here to cast, alright?
When ACOG doesn't work. Yeah, they lined up for him, though, to be fair. He's on 6 kills himself, 6 and 2, so a nice little 3.0 KD at the moment. So Dev Marta, after that first round 3k, hasn't been able to find another kill.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
Yeah, not too surprising. Is his ego's pretty high at the start, and it tends to roll down pretty quickly. Nevertheless, here, Noob from AU here, reinforcing the armory, and yeah, just pretty standard upstairs hold here by the looks of it.
Yeah, Beam of Eden's gone and chucked himself on Ella right now, so
taking a vacation.
Taking a vacation, like off from the ACOG, yes.
Yeah, I meant to be like a vacation.
But I get it. Okay,
didn't really work out.
Yeah,
well,
no, that was a pretty forced joke.
We'll forget about it.
He was like, "Am I casting with Flea?"
5 seconds to insert.
Not too much flea banter, alright?
Oh, yeah, no. There's never enough flea
Attackers are
banter.
moving out to locate a bomb and
Alright, cameras getting taken out as we're running into this first round here.
Yeah, again, cameras getting taken down, and yeah, just pretty standard stuff here from
You know, Siege, like, one thing I don't like about Siege is the prep phase and like the build up after the prep phase. Like, it just takes too long. Like, jump straight into the action, would you?
Yeah, that'd certainly be preferred. Hayward here getting a little bit aggressive.
Defender has left the designated.
Then again, I suppose back on that subject though, like sometimes when someone's doing an interesting setup, it can be quite fascinating to watch. But like, yeah, can you imagine no prep phase in Siege? You have to prep while the attackers are running straight for you. As Hayward has been spotted out and getting forced back by a few shots through some windows. Oh, and he's going to be seen again. Nothing connects though, but I think he's about to run into. Who was that downstairs? I think it might be Matt. Nope. It is Dev Marta, so what do you reckon, he's going to die?
Yeah, look, it could be worse for Hayward. Not the most difficult target to come up against. Beam of Eden, he has been tagged up quite heavily, and Hayward here just needs to sort of sit up the top of Big Tower and just chill out.
Oh!
Is he going to find it?
Oh, bit of a whiff there, taking Dev down rather low. As Beam of Eden's going to jump on out and find Quandary. Oh, Hayward's going to finish off Postman as well, turning this into a 5-on-3. Oh, Hayward's not done yet. He's going to jump outside. He's going to be detected. He's surely going to fall to Stiggs as he's found the easiest kill of his life. And now it's turned that into a 4-on-3 thanks to Hayward. Getting more than just ants in his pants. I think he got, what's worse than ants? Super big ants.
Super big ants.
See, he really felt like he had to jump out as, oh, Beam of Eden's going to find Matt Storm through the floor. Bit of hip fire, but he turns it into an ADS as he's going to expose himself to Dev Marta, putting himself up on the board again, but Loud Noise is there to finish him off, and Dev Marta with another one. He's in the 1-on-3, but he's turned it into a 1-on-2. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot from Dev to find Noob from AU. This is now a 1-on-1 Bloodhound versus Dev Marta.
Yeah, no comment, to be honest. They're just completely feeding him.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it plays out. Dev here's got 49 points of health approximately. He's going to chuck out the smoke grenades here. He's up against Bloodhound, who is a pretty good target to come up against. It could, no offense, but it could be worse. Bloodhound's a good player, but Hayward is pretty insane, as we've seen quite, and Eden as well. Dev here constantly getting harassed by these Legion mines. I'd love to see a beautiful C4 throw here. Just shut down Dev's ego. Is it going to be enough here? If Dev gets this plan off, it could be brutally. Baits the C4 out successfully. Could he possibly pull this off? This would be insane from Dev. He's tagged him up and he will get the kill.
Dev Marta with the 1-on-3. Oh, beautiful stuff there by Dev as they fed him one by one. He would take those kills any day of the week, and he had plenty of time to fake the plant, bait the C4, and wait for the smoke to fade and finish him off. So, I was thinking that was a boat round all day long, but JDF2 are going to pick that bad boy up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but Dev will get the kill in the end and win the round for his team. And now we're going to see the JTF team go back downstairs to try and attempt to win a defense round.
Yeah, we haven't seen any defense rounds won so far. All been attack. And look, Dev Marta's put himself up to 7. That was a 4K that round, was it? He was on 3.
3, 4, yeah, something like that.
Your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Well, I am impressed. Let's go for the top-down view. Normally my frames tank in top-down view, but no, we're up.
Yeah, we are right indeed, and it looks like this time we've seen JTF really hold this meeting hall / attic on multiple occasions. Hasn't worked out for them, so they're now going to try a very, very heavy hold of the meeting hall.
Well, it looks like... Oh, whoops. I keep switching scenes. Pushing my down arrow key. I have to change that hotkey. Looks like they've gone for a mirror up the top.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out, certainly.
Okay,
yeah,
they haven't
I don't
put
know
it up
this-
the top, but they might.
I'm pretty sure they will place one in attic, though. I'd be very, very surprised to see them not place a mirror in attic here.
Well, they've reinforced both sides, so there's really no need. Okay, I think they're just going to put one here, and that's it.
Was I saying attic? I meant to say meeting hall. So, yep, it will.
Okay,
see a mirror placed in the
That's what you meant to say. It was, oh, Stiggs. He's going to find a nice early pick onto Noob from AU. That's the Habana. Can you think of a bigger catastrophe right now?
Yeah, the Habana's gone. It's a real shame. That's indeed an Eden here just hunting down for this kill. He knows he needs to get this trade for his team to try and even it out very, very quickly. And again, we see him back on the ACOG. Even though Ella didn't treat him too bad on that hollow site.
Yeah, well, when you say stuff sometimes, Sky, you sound super sarcastic. Like, oh no, that was the worst thing that could happen for them. I like it.
At the start, I noticed I sounded a bit sarcastic, but you know, got to get serious towards the end. Quandary are going to find Hayward there. Beautiful stuff from him, indeed.
Ooh,
And,
without the yeah.
Yeah, again, that's the line gone as well. It does not look good here for the Bope side.
Well, without the Habana, they're going to have to make those plays, and that's allowed Quandary and Dev Marta to push right up close to these stairs and hold it from there, where they have the advantage. They can just peek around and unleash hell. I suppose it'd be good to get a smoke there. It looks like Loud Noises is going to push in, take some damage, and finally fall. As now it's up to Beam and Bloodhound. Looks like Beam's been down, so it's all up to Blood, and he's going to be finished off. That was an easy peasy lemon squeezy round for the JTF2 team. And look, Beam of Eden even says WP.
Yeah, that was, I'll give it to them. That was a really, really good defense from them, especially for a Pug team. And we're now getting very close to a possible match point here. One more round for JTF, and they'll be on match point.
Could you
Beam of
say?
Eden leading the way for his team.
Could you say though that round was 100% just off the fact that they got the Hibana pick? It completely changed up the way that we were going to see both play, didn't it?
Personally, I disagree. I think that we just saw as much as I hate to say it, especially for Dev's team, I think that JTF just played better.
Dev is on JTF.
Dev is, yeah, I know.
That's the point you're making. I see.
Protect your bombs from being defused by
All
attackers.
right then. So Hayward, he heard that drone jumping around. He's a bit scared of drones being the vigil, isn't he?
Yeah, especially you don't want to give away your position on that Vigil again. Vigil is a roamer 100%, as he brings pretty much no utility to the board for his team. It's all pretty much just personalized utility.
No. I disagree. You put him on site and chuck the ability on that. That makes them freak out when they're droning everything else. They're like, oh, there's a vigil around, but I don't know if he's on site or if he's roaming.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, I agree that can be done, but I think he's primarily a roamer.
Yeah.
And that's what we do now.
I think you get maximum usage of his utility if you roam, get found out, and then fall back to site without getting found out. That just screws them up as all. Beam, he's playing very aggressive. He wants to do what they did to him before, find the pick onto the Hibana. But they do have a Thermite as well. So, you know, they have a backup if their first one goes down.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world if they lose a hard breach. They can try and pull themselves back into it, but it's not going to be happening for the time being. It looks like they are going to be pushing from the western side of the map. And again, we have Hayward here sitting inside of Kitchen on that Vigil.
Yep, everyone looks to be droning. No one wants to be the one to give up the first kill as well. Footprints are going to be found out, and Vigil's going to be scanned.
Devmana, yeah, nice scan from him. We just saw the Twitch run. I think that got shut down by the Mirror, which is going to be Noob from AU. And we just see cameras being flicked through here, trying to get as much information as possible.
Yeah, it looks like Hayward getting scanned, going to fall back downstairs. It'd be perfect if you can fall downstairs and then push back up. Looks like Beam of Eden still on the roam, still not back on site, playing with that ACOG, and he has been found out by the drone, so he's going to be getting pressured in just a moment. He does have Hayward to back him up, though, after the Vigil scans have finished.
Yeah, Hayward here has made his way back up into Meeting Hall, and he's going to try and assist Beam, but Beam gets taken down by Sticks. It's all up to Hayward on this roam.
Oh, and he's going to push on up and find Matt Storm for free as he was watching the other way. But we are going to see the trade attempt come out there from the Thermite, but Postman, he's going to have his head popped like a watermelon, putting this in a 4-on-3. Oh, wait, Hayward, he's going to find another fight, has to switch to the secondary, and he's going to finish off Devmata. Oh, the wallbang attempts come on out, and he is going to be down. They don't know about it. I think that might have been Quandary or Stiggs. Oh, Stiggs is going to send in the shock drone to finish him off. Oh, as the res attempts are coming on out, is he going to get this? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. Quandary's going to pick himself up a double. The downed and the attempted reviver, turning this into a 2-on-2. That's flicked back and forth fast, hasn't it?
Absolutely, it's flicked back and forth fast. This is a very highly contested semi-final here. BGM, Pugnight, Bloodhound, and Loud versus Quandary and Stiggs with 35 seconds on the clock. Who will come out on top? The health advantage is in favour of both.
The one thing I'm worried about, though, is we've got a Legion and a Smoke to contest with for these two attackers. They're going to have to go right into the utility maelstrom, if you will. So they're trying to figure out what to do. 20 seconds. They need a push. Looks like Quandary's going to be the first one down. He's going to be covered, but we're going to see the peak come out from Loud Noises. He's going to find one before Stiggs has traded it back. Into the pistol goes Stiggs. Super low on the HP, and Bloodhound's going to find him. Woof. Are we on to 3-3 now? Oof.
Yeah, this is extremely close here for both of these teams, and whoever wins this round will be put onto match point where they had the chance to close it out before overtime. And I'd love to say where I think that's going to be, but I've got no idea.
Yeah, it's been very back and forth, hasn't it? We've seen a lot of attack wins. That was the first defense. No, we've seen two defense wins last round. And that one, was it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That was the first downstairs defense win we'd seen, at least.
Yeah. We did see a very good upstairs hold. Actually, no, we saw the downstairs hole before that. It was one with that really nice meeting where they got
Oh,
the
yeah,
Havana.
yeah, they got the Havana, that's
Attackers need
right.
to locate and defuse
Um,
bombs.
All in all, though, Quandary had a pretty good round, didn't he? He got those 2, the res, I suppose one was downed, and, that's pretty easy, but nice little stat pad there for him, an extra free kill. Anyone been really standing out for you overall?
Honestly, I gotta say, Quando, like, I know Quando is a very good mate of Dev, and I play with him quite a bit, and he's quite new to the game. Well, not quite new, but I guess he doesn't quite new. I don't know. I'm honestly not too sure on what his situation is, but
New to the
really
comp
showing
scene,
up
do you
here.
mean?
New to the comp scene, absolutely new to the comp scene, and I think the game, but I'm not that sure.
5 seconds
Alright,
to go.
I don't know, I suppose for me, we've seen Beam of Eden standing out. He's obviously a very strong fragger. He's switched up to the sledge with a bit of QE spam there. Did you know that if
Yep,
you QE, it
everyone
makes your shots 100% more accurate? You should try it sometime.
Really? Where'd you get that tip from?
I pulled it out my ass.
Riolo.
Interesting to note though, these attackers we've gone for. We've got a lion, we've got a blackbeard, and we've got a glaz. Could you think of any more cheap kill operators out there?
No, not really.
Oh.
To be completely honest with you, maybe a Ying. Don't mind a Ying.
Oh, Stiggs, he was discovered there by Bloodhound as he did melee out a hole in the wall, and Bloodhound was very well aware of that. Can still see mirrors going up as well. It's a bit late. Dev's taken a bit of damage for his trouble, it would seem.
Yeah, Dev has taken a bit of damage for his trouble indeed, and
Oh,
really nice cameo
Bloodhound.
from Bloodhound. They perfectly spotted out this Valkyrie in
By
Big Tower.
attackers.
Yeah, he could line up the wall bang nice and easy if Stiggs stays on that camera, but I don't think it's to be. This Bloodhound just wants a pick. Oh, he's going to expose himself. Dev Martyr. Just move across, Bloodhound. Get the kill. Go on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's seen the leg. It's a bit easy when they're highlighted in yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It makes it so much easier. I can't imagine him getting, or even knowing Dev was there if that highlight wasn't there. But Dev seems to know that he is being shot at, not from the Glaze necessarily, but certainly from Hayward. And, I'm not sure Bloodhound's going to be able to get an angle here onto Dev,
A bomb has
but
been
Hayward might
located.
be.
Yeah, Hayward did find the first kill, of course. He's going to post up in the window, go for the wallbang, but miss. But Loud Noise is going to find Quandary, and Hayward's going to finish off Dev Martyr. He thinks there might be another one there as he's sending in the pre-fires, and Beam of Eden's going to toss in a nade and get ready to jump on in. Looks like Bloodhound's fallen off the roof and downed himself, but who cares? As it's now a 2
Who
on
cares?
2 on 5. But they might care if it goes south, as we're going to see Stiggs on the flank find the Thermite, but Noob from AU is going to finish off Matt Storm. So now all up to Stiggs in the 1 on 4, 1 on 3 with Bloodhound being downed.
Yeah, absolutely. And Stiggs is going to get spotted out. They know exactly where he is, and they're just going to get this plant down and try and block off all possible avenues of him getting back into
Attackers are
sight.
activating the diffuser.
You know, it's going to be hilarious if they lose this round because of the downed Bloodhound. Oh, not to be though, as Hayward's going to finish off Stiggs, but yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Certainly an interesting match we have. It's so back and forth. I've got a feeling that we may see good old Bope here pull ahead.
Yeah, I think we're going to hit overtime.
Really?
That's my
Well,
prediction.
It's a real shame that we can't meet in the middle.
What, you reckon it's going to be a draw this round?
Yeah, I think that this round is going to be won by Bope. I just can't see JTF getting their heads back into this. Dev really has taken a back seat. Like, again, I know I gave him a bit of trash at the start, but over the past few rounds, he really has taken a back seat, not managing to pull too
Yeah,
much off.
it's either like he pulls out gold or he pulls out trash. Like, first round, 3k. Next couple rounds, nothing. Next round, 4k with a 1 on 3 clutch. And he hasn't done anything since.
Yeah, that's pretty much story of Dev's life right there. And if that is the case, if that is the pattern, then I'd say this round is where he needs to pull something out of that trash bin.
What's the trash bin? Him? Is that what you're saying?
Look, just I don't know. Like the analogies aren't too on point tonight. But
Yeah,
you're just
The-
gonna
the
have to live
analogy-
with it.
silver level analogies. Looks like Beam of Eden. Oh no, he's not going to run out. That's one of my favourite run outs.
5 seconds left.
He's
Yeah,
gonna-
I love that.
Sorry, you go.
Attackers
I was going to say, it is one of my favourite run outs. Super Cola Field has been banned. Feels bad, man. Don't hack.
Yeah, feels bad, man, indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens if you don't run Moss.
You get Battle Eye banned if you don't run Moss.
Yep, guaranteed.
Alright. You heard it here first.
100% of the time.
Yeah, my uncle works at Ubisoft. I get you banned. Alright, so starting off into this round, we're seeing the usual drone outs and the... Oh, Postman spotted someone. He's pieced out of there.
Peace down, indeed.
Yeah, but it was a bit funny, like, he pushes in there, he does, like, the double take, then he pushes out. It's really, see, Seeker Blatt banned as well. It's funny, because I'm wearing a Seeker Blatt hat. I was going to say hair, but I'm not wearing Seeker Blatt hair.
Maybe.
Another one as well. Wow, Battle Eye's on a tear, as they know where the Jaeger is. Looks like
Yeah,
Dev...
and before that's back man. Not back man to Battle Eye, man. It's all the same.
The scan's going to come on out. Dev's going to push on up. He might find a free kill. He's going to be peeking with the advantage right now onto Noob from AU. Or is he? Yes, he is. Goodbye, Noob from AU. As Loud Noise is going to trade on back straight away to Matt Storm. Dev, he's looking in the wrong spot as he is in the classroom. I don't think he's realised thanks to his ACOG. We're going to see the shots come on out. He can't hit the flick and he's going to run up the stairs before Hayward is going to find him. But Stiggs with the immediate trade back onto Hayward. 3-on-3.
This has been so close, but it's starting to pull apart here. It looks like we may have Bope pulling away, but it's a 3v3, and the health advantage is in favour of JTF, so there's still a chance. But really, the time here is not in favour of JTF. They've got time to pull something off, but with the angles that we can see Bope holding, it's going to make that very difficult.
Yeah, we do have to Blackbeard up, but oh, he's going to need some support and a better throwing arm, it would seem, as he's also going to flash his teammate and himself again. Is everyone flash? No, Stiggs is not, as he's sitting on his windows, but it looks like he was about to get peeked by Bloodhound here. Oh, Bloodhound's gone aggressive. This could spell his doom. As there's now 40 seconds, they're going to have to move fast. Looks like they're all just going to pile on through the window. Here we go, lads. Balls to the wall. On we go. Oh, Beam of Eden's going to find the first one, as he's going to peek on out, turning this into a 2-on-3. Going to see some shots get sent back in reply. Stig's going to go for the couch bang. That's a mattress bang. As we're going to see a nade cook. But I'm pretty sure there was an ADS system, as Beam of Eden's going to find another one. All up to Postman. Can you channel your inner Pat and clutch this one out and deliver? But no, he cannot. Beam of Eden's going to finish it off with a 3K with a 5-3 victory to Bope.
Beautiful stuff there from Bope. Eden just shutting things down before they even happened, and he will pull away for his team in the end.
How do you like that, though? Can he channel his inner Postman Pat and deliver? Oh, I'm hilarious.
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
I'm hilarious. Well, let's take a look at that. Beam of Eden, 11 kills overall. He did quite nicely in a lot of those clutch rounds, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. He did pull in clutch, if you will. And yeah, again, Monkey Fist. Yeah, thank you, everyone that came out to watch. I think we might have the finals up next. I'm not too sure. Maybe Monkey can feed you some more info on that.
Yeah, I'm definitely keen to finish off casting the night. I have gotten permission from the wife, so that's going to be happening. In the meantime, we're going to chuck on the music and chill out, wait for the next one to start, guys. So just sit tight and we'll be with you in a moment.
Everything changes.
Right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. The big one, the grand finals. I'm joined, I hope, once again by Sky.
Yeah, I am still here. Luckily for everyone, or at least I hope. Luckily, nevertheless, as we said, the grand final, the big one, the EGN Pugnight number 9 grand final. We have the Navy SEALs versus Bope.
Now, what's surprising for me is we've got Jeebus here once again.
Does seem a bit suspicious, doesn't it?
Yeah, do you reckon he's like paying the admins a bit just to stack his team or something? Can you maybe spill the beans on that one, Sky?
Yeah, there's not too much I can talk about, but he
It's all
does
under
seem
wraps.
to be top secret information. He does seem to be getting into that final quite frequently.
Yeah, he does. Now, we were just about to start, but then someone said be right back. So, you know what we're going to see again, though?
We're gonna do the best 5 minutes of fill for pug teams you've ever heard.
Yeah, we are. So it was really interesting to see the strategies we saw from Bope last round on Oregon. Now, we are going to see Oregon once again. Do you reckon that's going to bolster their team synergy here?
I think it has to, absolutely. After you've played a team on a map and you're playing that exact same map, you've really got to feel confident on it. I'm not exactly sure what map we just saw the Navy SEALs play. In fact, I'll check right now. And we saw them play. Let's see what they played. They played Consulate last time, so it was not Oregon. So yeah, it's certainly going to help out the team Bope here.
Yeah, definitely the veto worked in their favour, of course. I suppose, that being said, we only know one game back. I'm sure you could find out more as to see what maps they've played over the night. But that being said, though, Oregon is, I suppose, the Dust 2 of Siege, if you will.
Yeah, Dust 2 certainly it's a staple map in Counter-Strike. And yeah, Oregon also, personally for me, probably my favourite map. And yeah, having a look at what we've seen the Navy SEALs play, they actually have played Oregon at the very start of the night. And since then, they've played 2 games, and neither of which have been Oregon.
Yeah, no worries. So, just a bit of a troll in chat. But he's gone. Bye-bye. So, into this one, of course. Who's going to be the standout operator on Team SEALs? Do you reckon? We saw Beam of Eden go large last game, but Team SEALs, who are you looking to?
Honestly, the only people I'm really too familiar with on Team SEALs is Jeebus and Supreme Luck, so I'm going to have to probably say Supreme Luck here from Vicstrix, and be interesting to see if he can pull anything off here.
Yeah, well, let's hope that Jeebus can also pull out some great memes, as he's known for. Malcolm Tucker, he's gone for the shotgun on the Bandit.
Yeah, Shotgun Bandit, that's pretty standard for GB. If you've ever played ranked with him, he doesn't seem to play anything else except for Bandit, literally only Bandit. I think one time we made him play Ella, and he literally said that was the only other time he's played another operator on defense.
Wow.
Except for Recruit, of course.
Someone should go check his hours on Bandit, see what he's up to now.
Yeah, he's a Recruit Bandit main.
Recruit Bandit, man. What about on attack? What's he like to play?
I'm not sure. I know he's a bit more. I guess he has a bit more variety on attack. He doesn't just stick to one operator. I think it's Ash. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Oh yeah, he's a big Ash man. You know what else I noticed about Jeebus is he's a big aim at feet level kind of guy. Like when he's running around, he's the kind of guy who pulls his mouse down a little bit so he can see in front of him, because he's bad at aiming, I think.
Yeah, not too much of a surprise, that's for sure. Especially when he's using the shotty here to. You see, this is the way he's aiming. Not aiming at head tight. He's looking directly down at the ground.
But in this case, I think he's getting ready to destroy any Habana pellets that are shot onto the hatch there. That's his job there. Should have just snuck a cheeky tripwire on, I reckon. Oh, but I think Loud Noises may have spotted him out there on the Twitch drone. So be aware.
Yeah, he might get a bit of a fright in a second if he's not careful.
Yeah, just toss a grenade in his way. Unfortunately, there is no grenade wielding operators. But, you know, you can do the same thing with a bullet, which Bloodhound looks to want to do. He's going to push, and he's going to find one before Nove. He's going to find the refrag. Is that how you say it? Nove?
I want to say it's Novakes or something.
Novakes.
I'm not exactly sure. What's with everyone having difficult names in this community?
Attackers have recovered the diffuser.
Jeebus got a bit of a fright for his life there, as we do end up with the 1-for-1 trade, as Bloodhound did go down in that engagement. Hayward showing his flicks off, flicking a bit through the wall. But we are going to see Team Navy Seals down a Jeebus. Is that an advantage to them, you reckon? Ooh.
As I said, Supreme Luck showing up here, but Hayward with the almost instantaneous trade here as he will take down Supreme Luck. It's
Was
a
that through the
3v3.
floor?
Might have been. I'm not too sure, but yeah,
He seemed to
nonetheless,
get down there very fast, didn't he? So unless he like ran down straight away, but yeah, that was an instant trade, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Right, we're going to see the Twitch drone thrown down and suicided. All Loud Noises is just going to miss the retreating feet of, I think, Nove.
Nove chucking down some leisure mines on the hatch, and that will be one of the back hatches actually being open, so just more stuff here for the Navy SEALs to have to worry about. Noob is actually going to rotate back there, and I wouldn't be surprised if he will apply pressure onto those back hatches.
No, he's back though. He's changed his mind. Looks like they're all just going to go hell for high water down the stairs. Oh, the Habana charge is going to... Sorry, the Habana charge. The Yang mine's going to get tossed out as Noob from AU is going to situate himself down at the bottom of the stairs, going for the plant. Surely we're going to see a C4 or something tossed over in a sec, as Loud Noise is going to find one, but Nyon with the instantaneous trade back, and the C4 is going to miss, and plant is going to be confirmed, but it's into a 1-on-2 now. Hayward, the sole survivor, he's going to find Nyon though, putting this into a 1-on-1. Hills versus Hayward.
Yeah, he's even going to play aggressive down these stairs. Surely, I think Hills is hurting me, but can't expect him to be there, and he finds it in the end. Beautiful stuff from Hayward as he takes down Hills and claims the round for Bope.
He got a 3k that round. We are seeing Malcolm Tucker saying that they would like to protest.
What's new?
That's how he got to the finals, right? From protest.
Based on your argument, we lost. I'd love to see them try and call a tactical pause. That'd be a good meme.
Well, it is a 1-0 to Team Bope there. It did look a bit... It was very even right to the very end, wasn't it? It came right down to the wire, the 1v1.
Yeah, it did. It was honestly closer than I would have expected. I've got to have my money on this matchup on Bope. I just feel like they're a bit of a better team, especially as I've just played Oregon. I've got to feel confident on it. But yeah, again, just so close there.
Yeah, and look, we're going to see a Finker. That's not something we normally see out in the meta at the moment, is it?
Yeah, you don't see that now in the meta too often these days. But yeah, again, never know. And we can see here, it does look like we might have a meeting hold. I'm not too sure. Yep, they have put a rotate. Maybe not. I think they're not going to hold it. I need to make my mind up, but it does look like they are not holding it, and we will have Hayward here on the roam on that.
Well, we've got Beam of Eden hanging around here, and we've seen him do some quite good work, haven't we? On the roam.
Especially with that ACOG, he can be pretty brutal on it. Trash talk here from GB.
Oh, what's this? Later, Nerd, as Hills is going to find Noob from AU. Nice and early on. It looks like it's going to be the rush in through the back tower. Malcolm Tucker with the shotgun is going to confirm the first kill, as he's going to be downed. But they're on the bomb site as Nove with the sledge is going to find one, and Hills with another one. Wow, what just happened, Hills? Hayward is the last one remaining in the 1-on-5.
Certainly possible, but I don't think that he's going to be able to pull it off, and certainly not after 9 takes him down. That will be a successful rush by the team of the Navy SEALs, and I actually played CG with Jeebus on Tuesday, and we did this exact same thing, and it worked out just as well. I think there's a YouTube video of it, actually.
Yeah.
I would like to protest for them.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was a very nice rush, wasn't it? Jeebus, he loves his shotguns, doesn't he? He's a shotgun kind of guy.
Yep, that's for sure. He does love his shotties, and they have they've been all right from them. They haven't been great, but they haven't been too bad. I think he's managed to found 1 kill with 2 kills actually with them. So yeah, nice stuff from him. Quick look at the scoreboard there. We've got Noob from AU donutting. We will have the Navy SEALs back on the defense. They're going to be going upstairs as they did lose.
We also got the top performer from last match, Beam of Eden, on a donut as well. He's gone 0-0-2, just like Noob from AU. So when he steps up, starts firing, I'm expecting this Bope squad to start doing a lot better.
Well, that really is the plan, isn't it?
Yeah, Jeebus wants to know, did you bring a jackal? Should I tell him no?
Let's see. I'll just stay out of it for now.
Yeah, good idea.
10 seconds
Oh, that's a
remaining.
nice little frost map place. We've got a frost, by the way.
5
We
seconds.
rank have. Look at this. The 200 IQ mind games here coming out from Team
Attackers have
Boat.
recovered their diffuser. Attackers are
He looks
moving
like
out
Beam
to
of
location.
Eden's forsaken his Ash ACOG to go for a Buck ACOG instead.
By the looks of it, he doesn't seem to mind as long as it's an ACOG. It'll
Oh, no way!
Oh!
Mom, get the camera. Because that was pretty nutty.
was
I'm glad we
nutty.
stayed on that. I was about to flick off, but damn, son. Oh,
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
looks like we got loud noises trying to find Malcolm Tucker, who's hidden himself down in the laundry storage. It's a bit of a sneaky
Yeah.
position.
Seems to be staying on the down low. We will have some map clearance here come out from Team Boat.
You kind of forget which team's which, hey? I can't wait for the new custom matches.
Yeah,
Oh, Jeebus has
yeah,
been
that's going to
spotted
be
out.
great. Jeebus, the sneaky snake, has been spotted out, and he's in a bit of a battle with the Twitch drone, but he should take it down in the end. As Loud's going to get off of that and continue in his way. Jeebus is just going to return back to the same position.
Now, is that the 200 IQ play? They're just not going to expect him to go back to the same position?
I don't know, to be honest. That's a very good point. But we'll have to see how that plays out in the end. From above, could Bloodhound win this out? He's going to lit. I think that's no Vates up. Extremely heavy here.
Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Oh, and he's going to finish him off as he is going to expose himself to the hatch. So it's up to Nyon on site. And we have, okay, just Malcolm Tucker, who's finally coming up for the flank. 1 on 5. Oh, he's going to jump on out. Oh, he's going to see Beam of Eden finish him off with a headshot. That is diffuser, but they've still got a minute to play with, and it looks like Loud Noises might find him in just a second. Oh, he could do
Maybe,
this.
but knowing Jeebus, anything's possible.
Are you ready for the nuttiest play of 2K18?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh, the timing just there.
The bomb diffuser.
He hears him run past, and oof, it's very close. We do have the diffuser collected, and Hayward's going to peek in the attic and jump on into the bomb site. Now, Jeebus is stuck out now. He does have a shotgun, he does have a C4, so he could get his way back in, but the plant is surely going to be confirmed.
If I were him, I'd chuck the C4 on the wall flank around and then detonate it as you're coming up one of the stairs.
Yeah, that would be not a bad idea, but I think he might just commit suicide at this point. Oh! Jeebus, he's going to spring from the depths, find a kill, and now he's going to start running. He's going to actually hide in classroom instead. He's slowed down. Going to go for the C4 through the floor, but that's not going to find anything, and he has been seen. Noob from AU is going to finish him off, and Jeebus not going to be able to clutch that one out, but
What tryhard?
it was a highlight round from Jeebus, wasn't it?
It really was. It's one of the best that we've seen from him. He's really bringing it to the plate tonight.
Well, if you're not impressed by this guy, I don't know what. He's top fragging for his team, actually. He's even with Nyon, and he's memeing as he goes. So, 2-1 to Bope, however.
Yeah, Bope here in the lead, and as I said, I've got to, as much as I love GB, I've got to put my money on Bope for the time being, and they're going to go upstairs for the first time, or at least the first time for them.
Yes, indeed. Now, Supreme Luck with a bit of a lag spike there. Went up to 123. Everyone reporting for hacks.
Report hacks, boys.
Yeah.
Get him out of the game. Nevertheless, kick line, please. I don't know about you, Monkey, but I'm starting to get a gist of exactly what sort of push we're going to see here from the attackers.
It's going to be another rush, is it, you reckon?
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be surprised.
Well, it just depends on where they're all spawning. Like, I wish I could see that.
That would be pretty. Yeah, that would be really useful. Ubi, add that to the observation tool.
Yeah, plus another caster slot. Thanks, and TY. Oh, the Twitch drone's going to be found.
Monkey, I thought your uncle worked.
Attackers have recovered.
Yeah, I'll send him a
Attackers
message.
are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Nevertheless, here Jeebus back on the shotty. What's new?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they're going to go for Rush Nyon.
Who's going to be found to start off with, but Noob is going to finish off the Malcolm Tucker. But, I don't think Noob from AU is going to survive too much longer, as he is going to fall to the blitz just as Hills is going to find Hayward. Looks like Novaax is going to push, continuous push forward, but Loud Noises with the timing peak is going to find him as he's caught with a smoke grenade in his hand. So it's the 2-on-3, Bloodhound and Loud Noises to try and hold this push off. Loud Noise is going to hide in the smoke, take the fight, and he's going to be seen by Supreme Luck, but can't find that kill. Up to Bloodhound, and the 1-on-3 stuck all the way in, kids. The plant's going to be started. He's going to peek on around. Oh, he's just going to miss it, though. As he's going to be pushed, he's on the reload by Hills, and that's another round going to Seals, as it looks like they can only win when they push very, very fast.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that Bope didn't expect that coming from Jeebus' team, but they'll get punished in the end, that's for sure. And we'll have Seals back on the defense.
Yeah, as if you don't expect the rush from Jeebus' team, am I right?
Yep, and Novaax on the Chichanka. Even more memes for everyone here tonight.
If they manage to win this with this BM, I think, we need to strike them from the tournament.
It's just too sus if they can win with the Chichanka.
Yeah. I don't know. We need to see these Moss files. Thanks, guys. Hand them over.
Indeed, and Supreme Luck here. Oh, recruit Ella. Same thing.
Yeah, finally picks the Ella.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Memes are life. There's no bag. Whoa! Oh, I thought Chunk had the auto shotty for a second.
Oh.
That would have been phenomenal.
Where's he going to set his turret up, though? I'm thinking he might set up for the back tower push, like they've been doing these last couple of rounds.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Bope try and give Seals a taste of their own medicine.
I'd like to see Seals try and rush on defense. That means everyone just run outside towards spawns.
That'd be great too.
Would it?
Maybe not for the teams, but certainly for us.
Oh, he's going to try and set it up behind a mirror. It's gonna.
I actually never thought about this. Would this be actually a viable?
No, it's gonna get naded. It's gonna get die to a Capital bolt or anything like that. Like, not to mention the fact it's not even in a great spot. But it looks like Hayward's gonna pop that nice and early as the rush coming out. Not that I can see. It's a bit of a fake, unless he like fat fingered it or something.
Yeah, it looks to be a fake. They are gonna get in the building pretty quick, but I wouldn't call it quick enough to call it a rush just yet.
Yeah, well, Loud Noise's second Twitch... Wait, was that? No, that's his first one's going to be found out. As Supreme Luck is going to start things off, he's found the kill under Hayward. Oh, as he's going to be peeked there by Beam of Eden, he's going to find that one in reply. Quick trade back. They've obviously been watching a few of Mind Freak's games.
Indeed, the Mind Freak refrags are on point here today. We see Novaax has moved that turret, which is good to see. Not sure how successful it was going to be on that mirror.
Looks like Malcolm Tucker's going to be getting jackaled out a bit. As he knows there's a drone up here and he's going to push on up. Oh, he's going to send the tag over to Loud Noises and he's going to toss the C4 right up through the hatch as it's popped. But he's going to miss it. Beam of Eden's found Nyan and the C4 is just going to blow right on the hatch and do no damage. Beam of Eden almost had a double.
Can you imagine if Jeebus detonated that and it hit there and killed him?
As if he didn't like toss it right up though, like he missed. Like, I don't want to say throw, but that was a throw literally in the sense that he threw the C4 up. I'm stretching here.
It's just lag, monkey.
Just lag. Do you reckon he's going to protest that?
Stop. As we said.
Well, it's a bit quiet now as things have slowed down completely. Looks like Novaax on the Tachanka for 3 armor, 1 speed is going to be on the rotate. Be interesting, you don't have the Bandit. I suppose Bandit's got a shotgun. Bloodhound's going to ping out where he wants the plant to come on out.
Also, Blood's in a really good position to toss these smoke grenades that he has on Jackal.
Yes, indeed, Sky, the expert analyst. Okay. Oh, no! Where's the second one?
It bounced off the Hibana. Where's the second? He doesn't have it. He's tossed it before.
No, wait, it's taken out by the ADS. Oh, there it is. He's going to go and plant anyway. Are we going to see a C4 coming out in just a moment? Here we are. Oh, Bloodhound, how do you survive that? But he's going to get pushed by the Tachanka. Tachanka doesn't find the kill, and Hills feels like he's going to have to send himself up. He is going to find that frag, however, as Noob from AU is going to trade back onto him. And it's up to Malcolm Tucker. He's found loud noises, but he's gone down to very low HP for it. Ooh, and good night, Sweet Prince.
If only Jeebus got on the Tachanka turret and found both of them in the end, that would make my day.
It was a bit of a pity it was facing the wrong way, though.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate there, but nevertheless, we will here be on round number 6 with a 1-round advantage for Bope.
Yes, indeed.
Isn't that illegal?
Tank and Nitro, I feel like it would be. That Nitro was right next to him. He should have died, I reckon.
Yeah, that's fair. Nitros are pretty all over the place in this game, and again we see the blitz. It's going to be another rush. Honestly, if we don't see Bope win this round, it's going to be a real shame. They have to expect it at this stage.
Planting behind the washing machine is against the bro code, apparently.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Davis is making the rules up as he goes.
I think you might have to message Barney Stinson and ask him to add that one almost immediately.
Hayward here reinforcing the con to make sure that those rushes are going to be a bit more difficult. I'm going to call it right now what's going to happen, alright? This is expert analyst here, Sky. Alright, they're going to pop that front hatch with the Habana, and they're going to drop it and run down the stairs.
You don't think they're going to run right into these cap cans that Noob from AU's been placing up?
10 seconds to go.
No, they're gonna drop the hatch, and with one bullet they're gonna wallbang the whole
5
enemy
seconds
team.
remaining.
Alright, so into this attack phase, where are they coming from?
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Only the Blitz is going hell for hot water from the back here. I don't think Novakes is going to last too long, to be honest. Oh, they're all ready for it. That's what they think is going to happen. We're going to see Beam of Eden's Echo drone as well. No, I can't find that. Has Echo got the 2 drones on this buff patch? Not yet, has he?
Not quite yet. Unfortunately, he's only got that 1 drone for the time being. He's just looking for it here.
Oh.
Not careful. Oh, this is very close, but Lee's pull back off. Look at Echo.
He thinks it's on the floor, but it's not. You know, while this very interesting action's happening, let's go and see what the rest of the squad is up to, squad fam. Oh, look at the position of Supreme Luck. He's found his way all the way down the stairs.
Yeah, it might not be a rush, but they certainly are doing things quite speedily here. They haven't even lost a minute until just now, and Novak's here just going for the lucky pre-fires, not managing to hit anything.
Well, Noob from AU is going to start things off. He's going to find Supreme Luck, that guy who was sitting right at the bottom of the stairs. He is no longer with us in this round.
Rest in peace, Sweet Prince.
Yeah, rest in pepperonis. You're going to see the smoke grenades come on out. It's going to allow Novakes to push on up. I think he still thinks, oh, there's either Legion mines or the Echo drones on the floor. But
yeah, I think he's trying to shoot the lead.
Let me guess. He's looking at the thing. But Nyon, he's going to find Noob from AU as Loud Noises is going to find Novakes in reply. But we're going to see the flashbang come on out, and that's going to blind up a few people. But Hayward's going to find Nyon, turning this into a 4-on-2. We're about to see Bope head to match point, unless Malcolm Tucker and Heels can do something insane.
Jeebus has had quite a few, I guess, hero play attempts throughout this matchup. This is his chance to shine. This is his chance to show who really is capable of being in Pro League.
Yeah, and we do have the flank up here. Looks like we're going to see... Oh, Hills find Loud Noises with a great flick. That was very close, wasn't it? But Hayward is going to find Malcolm Tucker. And it's now the 1-on-3 for Hills.
Yep, Hills here got a lot on his plate here to try and pull off. He's got one very lit opponent in Hayward. He's probably about 1 bullet away from death, but other than that, he's got 2 very heavy anchors here in Echo and Mirror. And Jeebus is just telling him to save the KD, but he's not capable of even that, because Hayward will finish him off, and that'll push Bope here onto match point.
Yeah, that was very close there with the twitch. He almost saw the Echo down below, but the flank there from Hayward was a bit too fast.
Jeebus calling them sweaty.
Dev's roasting you in chat, by the way.
Is he? Yep, just keep your head in the game, alright? We can't toxicity get to us.
He's too young to have seen How I Met Your Mother, Dev Marta. He's what, 12? Right? It's MA 15 plus show.
Almost 12.
Alright, almost 12. Right? He probably has to go to bed by 6 o'clock anyway.
Defenders protect
Yeah,
the
it's
bomb
weekend.
being defused
Staying
by
up late,
attackers.
mum's in bed. She doesn't know I'm up this late.
Oh, look at this though. Jabus has gone for the MP7 this time.
He's a changed man. This is how you know Jeebus isn't messing around.
Oh, when he stops with the shotguns, goes for the MP7.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't pull this out too often, and I've got a feeling he might be a bit rusty on it.
He's getting super sweaty now, is he? He's been accusing the other team of tryharding and being sweaty all game long, and now he's decided to start tryharding.
10 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, you can see here, they're just going to barricade up barrage to try and avoid any sort of quick rush. I wonder if GB will still play mainstays trying to deny those barrage charges.
Oh, he always wants to go for a bit of a peek here, doesn't he? If he's not careful, though, he could get snuck up on.
It's good to see that he's playing aggressive. I'm not sure they'll expect this, especially because his team is down by 2 rounds. It's very, very risky play for him to make.
Oh, he's gonna miss! Oh, unlucky there for Hills as he did quite a lot of damage there to Bloodhound. Almost finishing him off as Bloodhound's going for the wallbangs in reply.
Yeah, absolutely, and Noob here's drone will get taken down. He's going to be vigil, so that's going to make things even more difficult here for the attacking team to try and track him down here.
Yep, Vigil cloak still on. And he's going to find another drone before having to reposition. Oh, he's going to take a tag. Why would you take this fight? This is a very unfavoured fight for you to be taking, Hills. Oh, he's going to fall off it smartly, however.
Smartly indeed, you do not want to be getting yourself into 2v1. Especially when they have a pretty good idea of where you are, even on Vigil.
Yeah, well, not only that,
will go off.
if he's going to be peeking from the top of the stairs, they're going to see his legs long before they're going to, he's going to be able to see them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
they
is
know where he
right.
is. He's dead. Good night. Hills, see you later. You did some good work. You almost found the kill on a Bloodhound, but in the end, you were droned out and you were demolished.
See you later, Alligator. As he will get taken down.
Ooh, looks like Malcolm Tucker's getting a bit nosy up these stairs. He's going to have a sus, and Bloodhound's going to get the pre-fire onto him, unless they were aware of his positioning somehow.
The pre-fire, I hate this game. Report.
I just have to get my 2 cents in there. Well, it's now a 5-on-3, and it looks like Bope are in the driving seat for this one.
Yeah, this is some pretty dope stuff from Boat.
Oh, that was
You like
nice.
my rhymes?
Yeah, that was nice. Oh, I'm a bit jealous I didn't think of that one, to be honest. But I think we're about to seal the deal here for Navy SEALs.
Attackers drop.
Or are we, as Novex and Supreme will tune in? Right as you said that, it'll even it out to a 3v3. Only 40 seconds on the clock here. Still a decent chunk of time, but not that much. He thinks he got the headshot there. He won't take it down. He doesn't know. No.
Oh, this has turned around way too fast. Oh my gosh. No, the deal has been not on. No deal, say Team Navy SEALs, as they are going to push this to another one.
Another one.
Uh-huh.
Actually, don't report just yet.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Oh, Jeebus.
I think we need to report toxic behaviour, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna report toxic behaviour through the screen share. Jeebus is an Ash main.
He wants to do the main stairs rush. Alright, we're into this next one. You know what's annoying? I need to set my cursor to be not on screen, because it always like pops up in the middle
Defenders,
after a
protect
round.
your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, that really does suck. But not as much as Jeebus is saying.
Oh. Seriously, let's watch him when he runs. He aims down. He's a feet level aimer. Something we can roast him
I'm
about.
gonna get severely bullied by Jeebus. Find out what I said about him. I will say one thing. He's pretty good at League of Legends.
Is he?
He's not bad.
I suppose it's that community that really fuels him. I feel like he'd fit in nicely. Loud noises. Whoops, wrong shelf, mate. There we go. Is that what
Yeah,
you'd say?
that is-
Jeebus would fit in nicely with the League of Legends community.
Yes, certainly. You play a game of League with him and he just starts spamming the chat with jungle, 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 top, 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 mid, mid, mid. And then it's pretty aged, to be honest. And then you come back to play Siege after he picks Ash and he goes, I'm playing ADC.
Attack, damage, carry. Wait, is that what this is? Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I'm only level 17.
I know my MOBAs. Looks like Hayward's going to find the first one, however. That's Novaic going down. That's the Twitch deleted off the server for this round.
Possibly for the remainder of the map here. You can see how aggressive Eden is. He wants to jump out here. He doesn't have a C4 that he could go for a toss with, so he's going to have to jump out if he wants to find something. But he's going to end up just playing a little bit safer in the end.
Oh, he's decided not to, but that could have been one of those big plays there and then and there. Oh, we're going to see Supreme get peeked there by loud noises after they say he's throwing. And Hayward's going to find Nyan, and that's Diffuser dropped. So, Malcolm Tucker and Heals are all in it. Are they going to lose or be finished off?
They're in it to win it, that's for sure. They're going to give it their absolute all. Jeebus' team is calling an early GG, can I report?
A few pre-fires coming in the direction of Heals as Jeebus is just going to jump on his drone and do nothing really. As Heals is going to be knifed in the behind. It's up to Malcolm Tucker in a 1v5.
This is where you go to the top of Big Tower and you accept your fate.
Oh, Hayward's going to find him, and in the end, that is a GG as Bope are dope enough to claim this one.
Bope are dope, and they might get an autograph from the Pope.
You keep hitting us with those bars, thanks, Sky. That was pretty nutty.
Bit of a rapper myself.
So Jeebus has won 3 in a row, but now we've got loud noises with his 2. Final scoreboard up here for you guys. Hills ended up being top fragger along with Nyan, but in the end it wasn't enough as Bope did go down. Did claim victory over the Seals. So all in all, it was a very good Pugnight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was from the few games that we observed. It was certainly very interesting and honestly a lot closer than I would have expected.
Yep, indeed, it was great fun, but that's us done for this one. We're just going to outro with a little bit of music, and yeah, we'll see you later, guys.
See ya.